Alright, so that's one way you could do it. So then you just go here, like that, this. Well, I think you kind of understand what I mean. You do that with all points, but that's not what I'll be doing. Now, what you can also do is, of course, pull all this straight down. So just push this parallel to, of course, the side of the paper. This down and try to make it all the same length. You can use a ruler for this if you're a beginner. I don't really use one. I don't really need one. To that, what you do is you draw these lines parallel to these lines. So this one's like that. Draw this one like that. Understand? Like that. Draw this just parallel to it, and that'll kind of give you that effect, like as if it's coming. Oh, that was bad, but I think you understand what I'm trying to tell you. To be honest, that's not what I'll be doing either. What I'd rather do is make a different point somewhere on the screen, somewhere in the picture. I'd like my point to be right here. So what I do now, I put all of this towards that. I just do that with, like this, the ruler. Do this to every single point. I'll do it 1.5 centimeters. Go. I'll finish up on that. Alright, as you can see, I just finished drawing all the lines. I should kind of get the impression that it's all going from there, as you can see. Now, you do the letters first of the word. You don't do the blocks. I'm going to use a black pen. Actually, I'm going to do the entire sketch in black, just so I can show you. There we go. So first you do the letters, okay? Like I said, don't do the blocks first. Don't do the letters first. Otherwise you might mess things up. Just kind of do that. If you're going around curves, then try to make it in one go. Only stop on like lines. So around corners or curves or something. Don't put the pen off, put it on again. It'll look a bit weird. Alright, so here we go. See? Just kind of go along the pencil. That. Let's here the L. It's quite practical to have a white marker. Sadly, mine is still being shipped right now. I've ordered it just now. Hope that works out. So I guess that could kind of cover up certain mistakes that you might do with this. Although mistakes just shouldn't happen in the first place with this kind of stuff. Because if you do a mistake with this, it's not really going to, you can't really repair it. So you're going to have to try to cover it up, but covering up is always still covering up, not the original. Alright, so there we have the L. So don't take your marker off here. Just keep right on. Go around that. Yeah. Alright. Well, now that we've pretty much got it, I mean, fast go. Now this is the point where you're gonna have to do the 3D blocks. The problem is sometimes if you make a mistake with a pen, you're also gonna have to correct the 3D block. So watch out. There you go, like that. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so now that we have that point, I've finished all of this. Now what you do is you take the eraser and you just rub everything else, all the excess out that you don't need, of course. All the pencils that's still left. I guess it's more practical if you use something that can do quite a lot, because you just go over the entire picture. It doesn't have to be exact, just get most of that out. There you go. Now you must decide what color you wanna do the blocks in. I'm just gonna decide for black. Quite simple. Now coloring things out, so like making big pieces, coloring big pieces. I actually figured that just going over like this, so like this, is actually better than making lines. Hopefully you can see that in the video, I'm not sure. Alright, so you do that. You have to be quite careful. I mean, you don't really want to mess up here, do you now? There's lots of different ways to do this. You can also, if you'd like to, you can also leave out certain spaces. Makes it look quite cool. I always think it looks a bit spacey, like so. I'll show you. Right, so you could do this if you want. So you leave certain spaces out here. Do this. See, you could do that if you want. You do it all over. I'm not going to do that now though. It takes a bit more time because you want to do it nice. You don't just want to scribble around on it. Okay, I just did. Right, there's the other way. What you could also do is make blocks inside of this. So you have a block inside. You can color that out and then around it, different colors, all kinds of stuff, whatever you want. I won't be doing that either. Instead, just plain black. Quite simple actually, but in certain cases it actually looks pretty good. I mean, there's lots of different ways. You can make the corners round of the blocks. Like that, I guess. Down all corners. Also looks cool. Alright, so watch out. And the more you do this, the faster you'll get at doing this without making any stupid mistakes. Like drawing over the line. So you just continue here.